What is up, guys? In this video we're going to be diving in and having a look at Bitcoin. For those of you guys who don't know me, I am CryptoDose. I do have my own channel, 16,000 followers. Make sure you guys do subscribe to that channel as well if you guys are interested. That is my crypto channel. Overall, in this channel we will be focusing on daily updates of Bitcoin only. We know Bitcoin's king, we know Bitcoin's the leader. Whatever Bitcoin does, altcoins will do, and this is why in this channel we're going to be diving in and only into Bitcoins. If you guys are interested in the altcoin section, make sure you guys go follow CryptoDose. So having a look right here straight into the charts of Bitcoin right here, you guys can see that we are currently in a massive downtrend, or not downtrend, but descending wedge, descending channel, whatever you guys really want to call it. You guys can see right here, pretty much ever since Bitcoin has been going up, we've been consolidating for about for multiple months, since March 4th 2024. And the big question is, what is the big move for Bitcoin? We could see that this is a support line followed by a resistance. When is Bitcoin going to break out? Now, if we have a look at the weekly, inside that channel we do have a nice little resistance as well, a nice little downwards trend line. And the big question is, will Bitcoin come back down? Are we going to get rejected on the weekly, or will Bitcoin go back up? Well, if we have a look at the daily time frame, every time frame does tell a different story. It looks like Bitcoin did top off, and of course we're gonna have to see what happens here and if Bitcoin will pretty much correct. We could see right here that on the stochastic RSI, Bitcoin looks, I'm not gonna say it's looking bad, but we are looking oversold. Now in this time frame, we could see that, of course, not only are we bullish on the stochastic RSI because we did hold the stochastic RSI right here, but of course not the stochastic RSI, sorry, the EMA ribbons, but we could see right here on the oscillators that Bitcoin is ready to make a big move. Now, this was a false signal last time, okay? I'm not gonna lie, we could see that we did have a false signal last time right here. It wasn't really false, but we did bottom out. We exploded from 19,000 all the way to 24,000. It wasn't really false, but we didn't have the big move that everyone was thinking about. So maybe we're gonna have a couple more weeks of pumping before coming back down and exploding and pretty much going $150,000. So I'm not saying this was completely false, but we did have a crash all the way to $16,000 afterwards. So but as soon as we did get this buy signal, this dot right here, this pretty much was bullish right here, and Bitcoin went from $16,000 all the way to $72,000. So that's a pretty good indicator in my opinion. Now we're waiting for the next dot. It looks like we did get it this week right here, as you guys can see. If we have a look right here, this is another indicator that I like to use. We did have a buy signal as soon as we got the 4-day correction right here. We did have a nice little buy signal, which pretty much went I don't want to say to the moon, but we did go all the way from $58,000 to $63,000, which is pretty darn good in my opinion. So obviously, I mean, if you guys are interested in this signal, it's called MDX Algo. You guys can go right here. You have a bunch of indicators such as liquidation, crypto on-chain suite, crypto derivative suite, capital flow index, what's flowing more into meme coins, altcoins, Bitcoin, USDT stablecoin, etc. Of course, if you guys are interested in this algo, the link will be left in the description below, but pretty much that's about it. So if we have a look right here on the 4-hour time frame, something that I do want to look at, we could see that actually Bitcoin on the shorter terms is actually oversold. Now, I don't really like to play the shorter term. I like to play the longer term, but it's very possible that Bitcoin does pump, maybe retest, maybe does a double top right here before pretty much coming back down. I do think that we have still one more pump. It seems like the stochastic RSI are looking strong. It seems like they're a little bit weak right now. The sellers are weak. They're not going to be selling anymore. But of course, on the longer term, such as the daily and I don't want to say the weekly, because the weekly we are looking pretty bullish, but on the daily, it seems like we do want to pretty much come down. So we're going to have to see what happens. We know historically the last time we were overbought right here, I believe, we did come all the way from $64,000 to $52,000. Also, the last time we were overbought right here, Bitcoin did go from $60,000 to $57,000, but it didn't come all the way down. Okay, we only went right above the 80 stochastic RSI, which in my opinion was still overbought. So we're gonna have to see what happens in the coming week. I mean, this daily candle does end in 7 hours and 17 seconds. We could see right here that the daily candle as well, I mean the weekly candle does as well end in 7 hours and 17 seconds. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. If we have a look at the crypto fear or greed index, we can see that it's currently sitting at 52. So it's pretty neutral. There's not a lot of fear, there's not a lot of greed right now. We're pretty much in the middle, which is good, because the fact that Bitcoin pretty much pumped as high as I mean, from $54,000 to 63,000. We're gonna have to see what happens. That's pretty. I don't want to say that's bullish, but that's pretty good. Anyways, we're gonna have to see what happens here overall, guys. I mean, I know we do have this channel right here, but inside this channel we do have a nice little resistance. We're gonna have to see if Bitcoin manages to break above this resistance right here. If we do end up breaking it, then obviously that's gonna be bullish news, and Bitcoin will most likely we're most likely going to test that level right here, sitting at $67,000. If not, obviously we're most likely going to come back down on the weekly time frame. So pretty much that's what's happening. Nothing too crazy, of course, as you guys know. If you guys do like this short video and you guys want to see more Bitcoin updates, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys hit that like button, and I will see you guys in my next video.